So Kanye West is the birthday for June 8th, and I'm working on it. So you need to know what portals are on your birthday. So with Kanye West, he has like very powerful portals on the birthday, and he's a very controversial figure. And he does music, and he's a griot, which means someone who like is able to rap poetry on music and pass down history. So when he is channeling, a lot of times he could channel history like griots. Griot also means fried pork in Haitian Creole. And there's a ritual before the Haitian Revolution where they actually eliminated a pig and 8/14, which is Halle Berry's birthday, and 8/21 they started the revolution, and then years later they won the revolution. So Andrew Jackson is on the $20 bill, right? And they try to make Harriet Tubman be on the $20 bill. Andrew Jackson has a portal of June 8th as well, and he looks like Jeffrey from Jeffrey's Island. Sophia Hansen Robotics, Sophia Stadium, Consciousness and Hijacking. So a lot of times people come reincarnated and they come back and the secret societies know who they are and they put them in positions of power because they understand that if you look like someone and you're born around the same portal or vice versa portal and you know things and they like do some spiritual ritual on you, you're saying some things, they know. So remember, George Floyd, he supposedly gave the $20 bill that was allegedly fake and no one proved if it was or was not fake. And Harriet Tubman was supposed to be on that. Remember, Kanye West was talking about Harriet Tubman. Oh, Harriet Tubman, da 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 da. She ain't free no slaves, whatever. All I know is like this. Pay attention to who was born and passed away on your birthday because these are the reasons why you may be spiritually attacked, remote viewed, and maybe life ain't going so well. Like financially, life is always going to be crazy because they're just raising all the prices. But spiritually, at least if you're clear spiritually, you could just worry about financial. When I think about the Jacksons, I think about Michael Jackson, right? Born August 29th, one day after Chadwick Boseman passed away. So Chadwick Boseman passed away 8/28, and Michael Jackson was born 8/29. So they met in spiritual realm. A spiritual portal is usually 5 to 10 days long. He passes away on June 25th, Michael Jackson, which is Mommy Water's feast day, which is like the Little Mermaid. Halle Bailey played the Little Mermaid, red hair, the Scottish Freemasonry, the extraterrestrials, the O negative blood type. So they have Andrew Jackson and Mr. Jeffrey looking alike, okay? So when they're powering the robot named Sophia, which is based off Audrey Hepburn, whose birthday I think is like May 4th, 120. Her portal's May 4th and 120 is Audrey Hepburn's portal, which the Sophia robot's based off. Michael Jackson's mom is May 4th. So of course she's going to have the inside consciousness to what's going to happen on the day the Twin Towers went down, 9/11. Representing the goddesses of Set and Nephthys, which is Pisces and Taurus. So that thing, rituals. So when Mr. Jeffrey allegedly funded the Sophia robot cog system, open cog system, the AI system, he went and got all of the universities and the companies to invest in him so that way they could replace us with the robots. And he's like, listen, I get some redheads on these machines, me and Andrew, Prince Andrew from England, and we're going to have all their consciousness on this machine so that way they could like clean our houses at night while they're sleeping. Because while they're sleeping, they're not even conscious. So you need to be a conscious sleeper. How do you do that? Watch your birthday decodes. Because May 4th, Audrey Hepburn's portal is Michael Jackson's mom's portal. Which means if they were going to plan something with Trump in the Twin Towers and Michael Jackson Twin Towers, and both them don't have in Twin Towers because they're both connected to something that would know something was going on in the Twin Towers, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. A lot of things are connected to Kanye, okay? Think about Selena Quintanilla and Miss Bush. She was born one day after Selena Quintanilla's birthday. She died April 17th, and Quintanilla's birthday is 4/16. 4/16 also, Robinson, the guy that took out and then eliminated Mr. Kirk, beam me up, Scotty, Charles Kirk. So remember Kanye said, George Bush don't care about black people during the Katrina event, right? And after watching the Katrina documentary, if you doubted it before, I hope you're still not doubting what the heck was going on then. So Barbara Bush's birthday is June 8th. So when you try to mine someone's mind and your husband's part of Skull and Bones, you could use her mind to mine the mines, the high hive mind, the beehive, the Resident Evil, the Vatican, the everything is in the astral. So if you're born in June or June 8th specifically, Glass, go watch that movie. Like a lot of people are fractured because reincarnation, sometimes you have to forget where you came from so you can live this life because we still not free, right? Freedom's not free, is it? Or is it? So our bodies are free, but our brains are still kind of under control. Watch Glass. Think about Frederick Douglass, okay? Fractured glass. The Mirror, the Man in the Mirror, okay? That's what's happening. So like Kanye is Gemini is twins, and he travels in the spiritual realm. Like he had a car accident, and the car accident's around the time that Kim Kardashian's birthday is, another year. But say they try to take him out spiritually in the car accident before he became Kanye, because they knew Kanye was going to be Kanye. But they didn't. So he got the brace face. He sang the song, Through the Wire. And now he's here. And they can't do nothing about it. He just doing whatever he wants. Because once you can't, double jeopardy, once you pass away, you just keep going to different realms and realms and realms. It's like you just keep going. So like Michael Jackson, he out in these streets. Mr. Jackson, aka Pop Smoke, he's on the spiritual realm as well because he's coding with the king of pop, Pop Smoke. July 20th, 7/20. That's like Malcolm Jamal Warner portal. Okay. Yeah. So we talk about Mami Wata. We're talking about 6/25 is her feast day. 5/26, The Little Mermaid came out. Halle Bailey. So imagine like melanated people with Scottish, Irish ancestry, also blonde hair, blue eye, recessive genes, and the natives to America, like to the world, to Earth. We're talking about super psychic. So therefore, in spiritual realm, you guys exist in multiple realms, and one of the realms is in the water realm, the astral realm, the midnight realm. So if you're born June 8th, you want to look up the legend of Mami Wata, because that's going to be an important connection to you guys for June 8th. Everybody in general should know about Mami Wata, but June 8th, definitely. Her feast day, like I said, is June 25th, which is 6/25, which is 5/26, when Little Mermaid came out. Also, your Apple iPhone, 526 gigabytes or something like that, 256 gigabytes, that's also a code. Steve Jobs, 10/5, you know? So just think of her as the Little Mermaid. So then we go into Anthony Bourdain, who's born June 25th, right? He passed away on June 8th, Kanye's birthday. So Anthony Bourdain, the chef, you know, like, you know about his story. But whenever you see June 25th, you know what time it is. And when you see June 8th, you know what time it is. It's demon time. It's like the demons trying to come in on those spiritual portals to try to find the Lemurians. Lemurians are the water people. Lemurians are like the mermaids. Lemurians are like red hair, dark skin, blonde hair, light skin, like all types of mermaid-looking people on one island, one place called Lemuria. But there was a flood, and they was attacked by Atlantis people. Atlantis people took all the lighter skin, blonde hair, blue-eyed people, said they were non-melanated anymore. All the redheads ran. They were like Annabelle and Chucky. They were like, we got to go, because they didn't want to be in control. So they went to Scottish Ireland. And Queen Mu was the first queen of Egypt, and she mixed with all the mixed light-skinned people with the dark hair, the dark skin, the dark eyes, and just went over there. And she said, you know what, these people that attacked us during the flood, during the whatever was going on, we're just going to stay in Egypt, and we're going to create all these beautiful things, and they're going to know it was us. And then we're going to leave before we get attacked again. They went to West Africa, and in West Africa, that's where they met the, you know, all the Kingdom of Alada and all like the Benin, Togo people, and they had babies with them, and those babies went to Haiti. So in Haiti, they have Lemurian, Scottish, Egyptian, West African psychics who understand voodoo, understand energy, and that's what's going on in spiritual realm. And then you have the Indian with Hinduisms, then you have Catholics, you have every religion fighting in spiritual. But right now, when you go to a mental health care, a lot of them are Indian, and they work with the colonizers sometimes, most of the time, to make sure that the melanated people don't wake up. Okay? So just remember this portal with Mr. Jackson, Andrew Jackson, and Mr. Jeffrey Epstein, because it's a connection. Okay? Just remember these dates. These are the dates you need to pay attention for June 8th. The World Wide Web creator, June 8th birthday. World Wide Web, WWW3, which connects to CERN. And JonBenet Ramsey.